Welcome back, guys, to the Orlando Huskies franchise. It is week 8 of season 4. As you see, Drew Stevens' stats from last week. Amazing game from Drew. We also have some big news. We've re-signed Hunter Purcell to a 4-year deal worth $56 million. It's not all. We've re-signed Donovan Grimes, defensive tackle, to a 1-year deal worth $5.2 million. And then we've also re-signed Dylan Flock, corner on the outside, to a 1-year deal worth $3 million. Just a couple big extensions right before we take on the Bucks. See if they improve their game. As Jacob Carter, 1,400 yards, 8 touchdowns, only 2 interceptions on the season. One of the better quarterbacks in the league. And let's see if the Huskies defense has finally figured something out, as they've been one of the worst units in the league here. 1st and 10 from the 23 now. As Johnson gets stiff-armed on that one. Wilcox with the tackle on the running back for a pickup of 11. Richardson with a nice stiff arm on the play. Now it's going to be a 1st and 10 from the 35. Wilcox beat on the out route, pushes him out after a gain of 12. Galloway, 12 yards pickup on the 1st down play. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Shane with a good tackle on 1st down. Richardson picks up 5 on the play. Solid week from Richardson last time. 21 carries, 72 yards. Looking to contain him a bit in this one. Already off to a pretty hot start. That was a 2nd and 5 from the 49. As Wilcox punches that one loose, and the offensive lineman this time picks it up. 4 forced fumbles so far in the past 2 weeks, and we've recovered none of them. 1st and 10 from the 37. Another handoff to the running back, making a couple people miss, and Richardson picks up 9 on that one after the fumble. Shows you how much trust they have in Richardson. Going right back to him after the fumble. 2nd and 1 now. Empty set here for the Bucks. As Vigil Hatcher read that one out perfectly. Forces a bad throw as Grimes got in there. 3rd and 1 now from the 28. As Richardson squeezes through that small hole, picks up the 1st down. Gotta have this team get a stop here. 1st and 10 from the 21. Pat McClandon as a Dylan with a pick, and he'll just meet it in the end zone. Great coverage by Dylan downfield, picking that one off. And the guy just got a contract extension, and look at him making a play. Dylan with his 1st pick of the season, I believe. Holding the Bucks to none on the opening drive. Haven't really done that at all this season. Great job by Dylan to go up there, high point the ball, hang on to it. Here comes Josh in the offense. The number 1 offense, I should say. Number 1 offense in the league right now. Josh, basically 1,900 yards, 17 touchdowns, 6 interceptions on the season. In my opinion, the MVP front runner right now. It's 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Huskies come out with two tight ends on the field. Play action pass on 1st down. And Josh going across the middle of the field to Damian. Damian hangs on to that one. Trucks through one. Still fighting for more. Down at the 49-yard line. First play of the game. 31 yards downfield. Big catch by Damian. 1st and 10 now from the 49. Sweet in the backfield. Hand the ball off to him. Picks up 1. Breaks 1 tackle. Good pancake on the play by Dom Huff. Picks up 6 for Sweet. Now it's a 2nd and 4. Drew Stevens back in the game. It's going to be a trap play. Stevens breaks the 1st down. 1st tackle. Down at the 40-yard line, 1 yard short of the first down line. 3rd and 1 now from the 40. 2 tight ends on the field once again for the Huskies. They're just going to hand it off to Drew Stevens, who has a ton of running room, and Stevens is down at the 25-yard line. Shows you what this offense could finally do with a capable offensive line. 1st and 10 from the 25. Josh under center here. Play action pass. As tried to hit Jamal Lacey, overthrew him. Not a bad overthrow as Jamal was covered pretty tightly on that one. 2nd and 10 from the 25 now. Bunch to the right. Stevens to the left. What a pick! And that one's probably going to go back for 6. Josh was just trying to throw the ball away before getting sacked. Bounces off one of the offensive linemen's head. And Friedman picks it off the bounce and returns it for 6. One of the craziest pick sixes I've ever seen. And the Buccaneers go up 7-0 early in this one. As the offense looked pretty unstoppable until the defensive line for the Buccaneers got in. As Gage will just take this one at the 25-yard line. Here comes the offense. Drew Stevens, an amazing game last week. Hopefully he could do more of the same this week. The offense not off to the best start after that pick 6. 1st and 10 now from the 25. Huskies come out dome once again. As Josh lobs this one up to Drew Stevens, who had his man beat. Abraham was beat on the coverage. 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Sweet in the backfield. It's a handoff to Sweet. Picks up about 3 on the carry. And you've seen it. Sweet and Sutherland both played decent amount here so far in this season. 3rd and 7 from the 28. Trips to the left for Josh. It's Kylo with a great catch across the middle of the field. Tough catch, hung on to it though. 1st down Huskies. 12 yards on that pickup. 1st and 10 from the 40. This one goes to Connor Kelly, who hangs on to a tough one. Josh put that right on his chest. Had to hang on to that one. 2nd and 5 now from the 45. Josh under center for the last play of this first quarter. It's going to hit Jason Blacklock, and Jason has a ton of running room. Jason fighting down to the 33-yard line. Bucks up 7-0 in this one after the craziest pick 6 I've ever seen. Huskies driving though, looking to answer. 1st and 10 from the 33. Damian Harrison coming in motion. Hits a nice block up the middle, and Drew Stevens down at the 17-yard line. Great run by Drew. Great block by Damian. Allowing Drew to hit that. As it's a 1st and 10 now from the 17. Sweet in the backfield. There's a bad throw by Josh there to Damian. Damian had some separation, just a bad throw by Josh. 2nd and 10 now from the 17. As Josh floats this one up to Damian, and it's dropped in the end zone. Damian with a good route. Josh put it on the money, and Damian just drops it off his hands. Awful drop there. Now it's a 3rd and 10. Empty set here for the Huskies. Josh is going to hit Hunter. Cross the middle of the field. Hangs onto it. 1st and goal now. First catch of the game for Hunter. After having a really, really good game last week. 1st and goal from the 4. Going to hand the ball off to Drew Stevens. Stevens breaks the first one, but nowhere to go after that. Second and goal now from the 4-yard line. Huskies in a bunch formation. Josh tried to take off. Defensive line came in, closed in, and sacks him down for a loss of 1. Don't know if you consider that a sack, but they're calling it a sack. Third and goal now from the 6. See if the Huskies can punch this one in. As Damian hangs on to that touchdown. Touchdown Huskies! Tying up this ball game midway through this second quarter. Damian made it harder than it had to be. Dropping the first one, catching the second one though. Good drive by the Huskies. Couple of drops on the play, but they got down the field, scored a touchdown. All that matters. 7-7 ball game. And James Aldridge kicks this one deep to about the goal line. Will be returned. Gordon misses the tackle. McCain with the tackle though. After that, 1st and 10 now from the 21. First and 10 from the 21. Trips to the left for the Bucks. As Miles McMillan merely picks off Carter this time. Tips the ball, forces an incompletion, nearly caught off the bounce. Great concentration by the tight end, nearly hanging on to that one. Now it's going to be a 2nd and 10 from the 21. Carter switching something at the line here. And that one was nearly picked off. Somehow, some way, Braggs hangs on to that. They keep calling the same defensive play right there. Bunch for the Bucks right here on 3rd and 6. See if the Huskies could get him off the field. He sits down across the middle of the field. Hit hard though after picking up the first. Shepard with a catch of 7 on that one. Gonna be a 1st and 10 from the 31. Richardson in the backfield here. Gonna be a draw play to Richardson. A good run by Richardson. Huskies were not expecting that play. 1st down pickup. First and 10 from the 45. Hatcher in the backfield for a loss of 1. Good shed by Hatcher. Tried to punch that ball loose. Didn't get the ball, but got the running back, and that's all that matters. Now it's a 2nd and 11 from the 44-yard line. Huskies send the blitz here. And Stevenson nearly with a pick. Just a tad bit out of position. Rose with a good catch. Hung on to the tough one. 1st and 10 from the 42 now. And Shane coming all the way across field, making the tackle. Down at the 26-yard line. Richardson having a nice game. Bucks offense moving pretty easily, as most teams are against this Huskies defense. When we were playing good defense late last year and early this year so far, it's been the D-line killing these offensive lines, and everyone's kind of slowed down. The play action pass there. As Gage is burned across the middle, and that's going to be a touchdown. Buccaneers. Cole Braggs torched Gage across the middle on the crosser. No middle support. Ends up in a touchdown. Bucks take a 14-7 lead. Still waiting for some Case Stanley, backup left end, hurt on that play. Still waiting for someone to really come alive on this D line. Thought it was gonna be CJ. He slowed down. Really, the defense in general. Gage back there, a yard deep in the end zone, will return this one. Tackled at the 22-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 22 now. Josh under center with 2 tight ends. Drew Stevens in the backfield. 1:50 left in this first half. Josh rolling out here. And a questionable throw, but throws a dime to Damian, who hangs on to that one. Down at the 41-yard line. There's a dislocated hit for Staley. Gonna put him out of action for a couple weeks here. Huskies go empty here on 1st and 10. 1:20 left. As Damian hangs on to that one. A high throw. Great catch by Damian. And Damian's really having a good game. 1st and 10 now from the 33. As this one goes to Hunter. Hunter trying to make a move. Down at the 27. And they're going to go no huddle once again here. Second and 4 from the 27. Still in this empty set here. As Hunter drops that one. Was a good read, just a little bit overthrown. Hunter drops that one. Now a 3rd and 4 from the 27. Huskies still looking for a touchdown. Don't want to settle for 3 here. As Josh hits Drew Stevens. And Stevens breaks the one tackle. Breaks another tackle. Drew Stevens down to the 10-yard line. What a catch and run by Drew Stevens there. 1st and 10 from the 10-yard line. Or 1st and goal, I should say. As Josh threw that one in double coverage to Hunter. Bad throw on that. Tried to get over the linebacker. Abraham played it really nicely. 2nd and goal now from the 10. Punch to the right. Sweet in the backfield. The play action pass to Sweet. This one's going to Kylo though. And Kylo drops that one. Still waiting for that 3rd receiver to kind of break out in this offense. Haven't really seen anybody. Have seen flashes, but no one's really stood out. 3rd and goal from the 10 now. As an awful throw by Josh gets picked off there. This one could go back for 6 here. As Josh saves the touchdown with a diving tackle. Just a bad throw. Josh tried to fit it in the inside shoulder, threw it to the outside. And the Bucks are going to take a 10-point lead going into half here. As both sides of this team are going to have to figure this one out. Down 10, especially going to have to cut out with the turnovers. As the Huskies are going to have to really stop the run. That's opening more on the offense. It will begin with the ball to begin this half. Down 10 points. 2 picks have hurt them. One was very lucky, but the other one just a bad read. Gage Bloodgood down at the 22-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 22 now. Josh under center. All 3 tight ends on the field for the Huskies. Going to be a stretch play to Drew Stevens. Stevens only picks up 1 on that one. 2nd and 9 now from the 24. As Josh overthrows Hunter. Coming off his break on that one. Hunter wide open. No one even to be found on that play. It's going to be a 3rd and 9 now from the 24. Empty set here for the Huskies. Hunter hangs onto that one. 1st down Huskies. Oh, reliable on 3rd down. Hangs onto that for his 3rd catch of the game. 1st and 10 now from the 42. Trip to the right for Josh. Play action pass here. Josh is sacked on that one. Kept backing up. Off the play action. D-line came in. 2nd and 24 now. Another play action pass here. This one's just going to go to Jamal Lacey for a pickup of 4. Nothing open downfield. Bucks are really playing these receivers well. Now you're in another 3rd and long here. 3rd and 20 from the 32. Josh just going to check it down to Steven Sutherland, who makes one guy miss. Picks up 11, but not enough for the 1st. And Huskies are going to have to punt here. Down 10 midway through this 3rd quarter. As Bucks will begin their drive at the 13-yard line. See if this defense can give the offense another chance in it. 1st and 10 now from the 13. A great play by Hatcher once again. 2nd tackle of the loss for him. Really the only defensive lineman who's done anything past couple of weeks. 2nd and 12 now from the 11. And a poor missed tackle on that one. Good tackle by Wilcox. going to be a third and short. McMillan missed a key tackle on that one, making it the third and short. Third and 4 from the 19-yard line. That's Steven Stan with a pick. Second pick of the season for Steven Stan. Second pick of the game for the Huskies. Read it perfectly. It's a bad throw by Carter. Has to get that over the zone. First and 10 now from the 26. Hand the ball off to Drew Stevens. And Stevens hits the edge. Has a lot of running room. Down at the 11-yard line. First and goal from the 11 now. Empty set here for the Huskies. Josh hits Damien on the first down play for a gain of 7. As the Bucks been watching some film and have been playing really nicely this game on defense, keeping every receiver in check for the most part. Second and 3 from the 4 now. Play action pass here. Has an awful throw by Josh on the run. Had Damien coming across field wide open. Couldn't hit him. Gonna be a third and 3 now from the 4. Could be 4 down territory. As they hand the ball off to Drew Stevens. Stevens walks into the end zone anyways. Touchdown Huskies, brings it within 3. Damien Leak coming on. Kick the extra point. Nails it. Brings it within 3 here. Great stop by the defense. See if they could get another. James Aldridge kicks this one deep. Bucks returner will get it from about the 1-yard line. As McCain lays him out at the 18. He tried to spin off of it. Not able to do so. And Carter really struggling for the Bucks in this one. First and 10 from the 18. Carter switching the play. It's a stretch play to the right. Shane able. Gage slowed him down. Shane able to get him down. At the 36 though. Good play by the Bucks. Just flip that to the other side. First and 10 from the 36. As everything was kept in front on that one. Carter, quick throw, 4-yard pickup. Braggs with his 3rd catch of the game. Second and 6 now from the 40-yard line. CJ with a good open field tackle on Richardson. Only a gain of 2. It's a 3rd and 4 now. As no one saw the screen, Richardson gets down to the 44. We ran man, had Vigil and Johnson coming across. Well, I believe it was McMillan on the blitz. Both of them came on the blitz and no one saw the screen, I guess. First and 10 now. CJ causing a ton of pressure on that play. Tim Hatcher had a little stunt move. Great job by CJ to come in. Second and 10 now for the Bucks. Going across the middle of the field. Finally brought down at the 31, and right now it's just too easy for this Bucks team dumping the ball off. Up 3, driving on the field. Huskies defense gonna have to try and get a stop here. 2 turnovers for both squads. First and 10 now from the 31. As Dylan nearly had his 2nd pick of the game. Great coverage downfield. That's the Dylan we've been expecting pretty much all season. So that's the Dylan we've paid, and now it's a 2nd and 10 from the 31. There's good pressure up front. Causes Carter to roll out, check it down, but picks up 6 still. As we're getting the pressure now, late in this one, just As McMillan comes in screaming. Gage, along with McMillan, sends a great blitz on the third down play. Going to be 4th and 10 now from the 31. The Bucks extend their lead 2-6, but a great stop by the defense, giving the offense a chance to go down the field, take the lead here. Late in this game, down 6. Defense has really stepped it up. Gage will get this one, a couple yards deep in the end zone. Takes it out, has a hole. Gage down to the 30-yard line. And Josh has looked okay this game, nothing crazy, but hasn't played his best game either. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 30 now. This one's a read option to Josh. He's just going to dive down. Gains 4 on the play before getting hit by the linebacker. 2nd and 6 now from the 34. Bunch to the right. Sweet in the backfield. It's a play action to Sweet. Great catch by Jason Blacklock coming back across the middle. 1st and 10 from the 46 now. 2nd catch of the game for Jason. They've kept both Jason and Hunter in check. Play action pass here. Josh goes across the middle, and that was an awful read. Picked off. And the Bucks. Abraham has been killing us all game long, and Josh's 3rd pick of the game. Just can't make that throw. Just an awful throw. Bunch for the Bucks now. Johnson and McMillan, come on. Shepard hurt on the play. Second and 3 now from the 44. See if this defense is going to be able to get a stop. Wilcox with a good open field tackle, but he falls forward for the 1st down. And we've seen this team pull off crazier comebacks. See if they have one more in them. 1st and 10 from the 40. Expect the Bucks to just kind of run this clock out. As Staines trying to rip that ball out. Seeing the team go back to their ways, trying to rip the ball out in late game situations. Pretty much the whole game. 2nd and 4 from the 34. Play action pass here. Caden nearly picks that one off. Great coverage. Forces. It's going to be a 3rd and short here. And CJ comes in. Tackle for loss on the play. Huskies defense holds them to 3. And who knows with that? Late in this one. This isn't a gimme field goal either. And this one's up. It is good. 2:20 left. Huskies down 9. 2-score game. Have all 3 timeouts. Gonna have to score very quickly. And Josh is just gonna have to pick up where he left off last week. Has to have a short memory here in this one with 3 picks. One of his worst games so far this season. But he has a chance to be a hero. 1st and 10 from the 25. As Josh is hit as he threw it that time. Another incompletion as the offensive line hasn't really helped him out. 2nd and 10 from the 25 now. Bunch to the right. As once again, the offensive line just doesn't give Josh the time to throw. As a couple of these throws where players are wide open. 3rd and 10 now from the 25. Empty set for the Huskies. And that one's on Josh. Might have got a little skittish in the pocket. Threw it off his back foot. Now it's a 4th and 10 from the 25. Have to convert here. They want to stay alive. Josh rolling out to his right. He's going to take off, and Josh is short. About 3 yards short of the line to gain. And that's unfortunate. Josh gave it his best on that run. Not fast enough. 2-minute warning. Huskies down 2 scores with the Bucks in field goal range once again. Another first down for Richardson. Does stop the clock because of an injury timeout by the Bucks. Shane with a good open field tackle. We are going to take our timeouts. You never know when you're playing Madden. You never know. Huskies, even a field goal, only make it a 2-score game here. 2nd and 9 now from the 17. Counter play. Loss of 1. McMillan comes in screaming. Good tackle. Where was this when we needed it? Now it's going to be a 3rd and 10. Bucks go with a pass here. And wide open for a touchdown. Dillon beat by Shepard on the play. And still, unless they get this 2-point conversion, it still would only be a 1-possession game here. Oh, well, never mind. Burnt on the play is Gage. I believe it was Gage. Touched or 2-point conversion good for the Buccaneers, and now it's a 3-score game. Bucks will hang on to this one, move to 5-3 on the season. Huskies fall to 4-4. As this is a game Josh and the offense want to forget. As team looks amazing some weeks and then back to reality the next. As Josh overthrows Hunter on that one, and when he's getting hit every play and he starts to get skittish in the pocket, it's not a good look for this offense. 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Hunter hangs on to that one. Hunter gets a good chunk play. Team's going to try and score at least. 1st and 10 from the 38. And Josh just a tad bit behind Hunter, who had a ton of running room. Abraham really is playing really well this game for the Buccaneers. Difference maker. 2nd and 10 now from the 38. Josh gonna just throw this one up to Jason Blacklock. Unable to hang on to it. And we're still waiting for Jason to become that dominant 50-50 ball type receiver. With his size, should have been able to become it by now. 3rd and 10 now from the 38. Josh hits Damian on the slant. Doesn't get out. They're going to have to go no huddle here. 1st and 10 from the 44. And Josh overthrows Jason on that one. That was nearly another pick for Josh. 2nd and 10 now. See some of the backup receivers in. Gibson, Connor Kelly. Play action pass. As Josh is strip sacked on that one. Had tons of people open downfield. Just couldn't get the ball off. Now it's a 3rd and 19 here. Play action pass. Hunter tried to go up and make an amazing catch. Unable to do so. 4th and 19 now. Just gonna throw one last one up. See what the offense could do here. As Jason burnt his man, but drops it deep. And that's kind of just been this whole game for us. Had it in our hands for a moment and then lost it. Bucks hang on, 31-14. It's close for a couple of minutes for majority of the game. Bucks pulled away in the 4th quarter. Josh had an awful game. You might have heard his MVP odds. 17 of 38, 240, 1 touchdown, 3 interceptions. Drew Stevens had a nice game once again, 7 for 54 and a touchdown. Just went away from him. Damien with a great game, 6 catches, 107 and a touchdown. Hunter 4 catches, 50 yards. Everybody else kept in check. 3 sacks allowed by the offensive line, and might have had more. 6 tackles for Wilcox led the team. 2 tackles for loss for Vigil and McMillan, and a tackle for loss for CJ and Gage. Sack for McMillan and Gage. Well, half a sack for both. A pick from Dylan and Staten. Deflection by McMillan. And a forced fumble by Russell Wilcox. Defense played solid in this one. Huskies fall. I'll see you on week 9. Peace.